Hey best friends, Kathy here. So I'm in Hawaii. I wanted to do a little video thing for you guys and kind of show you about the cami. So I am on the original cami. It's a level 4 and I do not have headlight protection on. So I normally use the stick and forget. This one's nice and sticky. It's a newer one. And then this is kind of an older style here that's not as sticky, but it still works. So anyway, as you can see, my headlights are on because the air conditioning's on. So this one's a little bit more sticky. So anyway, just stick and forget. Ta-da! No more headlights. Anyway, see this material? It's nice and stretchy. So it's going to give. And the other thing about this material, it's got wicking material. If it's warm, because it's Hawaii, it's an ice sweat, it's going to wick away the moisture. It's gonna keep me drier versus a bra. So tonight I was out with a couple girls celebrating a friend's birthday, and they had never heard of Ruby Ribbon, and so I wanted to kind of share like how this is for somebody new. So the first thing is, as you saw, it has that stretch, so there's no padding, so you're going to need headlight protection, either using the posies, or we have something called petals, or you can cut out old bra padding, whatever. But this is magic fabric. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is, unfortunately, wear a bra and take your measurement. So find a soft tape measure. If you don't have one of these, use a power cord that's really long, and use a ruler of some sort to go around and then measure with that thing that doesn't give, okay, like a robe belt or something. So see how it's parallel? This would be where the bra band would be, and you take that. So currently I'm 34. I fluctuate all the time. I've been eating a lot of good food. Then I'm going to come up and watch this. So coming from here, I'm going to bring it up here, okay? I didn't know how to do this before Ruby Ribbon, so it might take a couple times doing that. So you're going to go across the widest part, and there we go. Anyway, so I'm at like a 47.5, and we're also going to want to go on the waist, and I have our matching briefs. I'm wearing the everyday briefs. I'm not sure if they're going to continue with these. The color that I have is Midnight Teal, and it was a limited edition color from fall 2024. So anyway, take that measurement right around here, and that's saying that is lying because I know I'm not a 38. And then the hips, because the camis come down. So some of them are shorter than others. So take that hip measurement, right? And for me, that's 42. Okay. So check this out. Okay, I should actually. So this helps a little bit, even though this is a level 3, because there's no what I call fluff control. This has fluff control up in it. See these release points? And there's a release point up underneath there. So watch this. Magic. Yeah, I had a tie-in tonight, and it always blows me up. So I know it's not 38. So going around here, it is like 40.5. It's come down versus like a year ago, so I'm happy about that, but I'm still going to work on that. You saw where my belly button is, right? So, oh, by the way, these have grippers on them, so it stays on your body. And you want to have it up even all the way around, so like that, right? And you don't necessarily want to pull it down. I know you do, but don't. Some camis are longer than others. Our briefs are amazing. And we also, depending on what you're picking up, if you're getting part of the Essential Collection, the pale black white, and then we have espresso and the lace. When you buy 2 or more, you can save 10%. And there's also a coupon for saving $10 off of some of our briefs that we have. That's kind of a new thing. And anyway, there's a coupon code, I think. Anyway, I'd have to double check. But anyway, or double check with me before you order if it's your first time, because there is a coupon code that you can use for your first time with your order $100 or more, regular price items not on sale, and you can save $15. So if you're getting the essential, so let's pretend this is the right here. It's got that padded up here, and that's a little sheer here, and that support. This one's called the original, and let me show you the back of this one. So this has a crisscross design that goes like this, and I'll show you. This is another original, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we have what I call the booby pockets. They're molded cups. See how there's bonding up in there. There's a release point. Yeah, that's so magical. So you can see my thumb there, but you can't hear. All right, so that's your shaping. That's your underwire, so to speak. And then on the back, this one has a crisscross design. So your support is up here. So depending on what you're doing, you might need that extra support. And it does have that padding up in there, but it has our shortest strap adjustment compared to our other camis. So right up in here. Okay, so this does not crisscross. Our other camis, they do have the ability to crisscross. So at least at the time of recording this one does not have that feature. Last year they surprised us, and the Ultimate got an update, and it has the convertible straps. What does that mean? Well, it's not necessarily super easy because you don't want it just to super come undone, but you can crisscross that. Yeah. And that can give you a little bit more lift. Yeah. Now this one here is a level 5. So the one I'm wearing is a level 4, and we actually have a couple different styles. And right now we just have one level 5. It's called the Ultimate. Perfect name. So you have a sling right up in here. And this sling is like the sling that's on our level 3 pocket cami. Okay, it's called the Simply Smooth Pocket Cami. Anyway, so see how sheer this is? Okay, well, this is actually kind of like that too, but it's kind of together. So you don't have them separate, but it has 2 layers. With the Ultimate and our pocket cami, you can get to, you know, the 2 layers. So if you need to open up that cup area, if you're a chestier friend like me, we'll learn about that. If you're like A, B, C, D, E, which is double D, or even a triple D, which is F, you probably won't have to open up the cup area because, as you can see with these camis, they have the, you know, it's inside out. I call it the booby pockets. So check out the back on this one. This one comes out and down. So I like this style. So, but I do like that crisscross. So I love them for all different reasons. Just like with different bras, we have different bras that we wear with different shirts, or for whatever reason we want different support, right? The ones with like the 12 inches, just kidding. But you know, like the big bands and stuff like that, they feel like they give you support. When you wear the camis, it's totally different. It's like a whole different thing. It's kind of like a swimsuit, like a shaping swimsuit. So, because you're going to step into it, or if you're talented, you can put it on overhead. Everybody's different. If you're used to putting on a sports bra, and if you're like, hey, I don't want something as long, we have something called a demiette. This is a pale color, and again, this is inside out, and you can kind of see how it's designed. And this is also, like I said, the original. So this is the baby sister or the little sister to the cami. So you can see how short it is. So if you want more of a traditional style than the demi, but it's not going to help smooth you out. I mean, I'm still not perfect because I'm afraid of exercise. But anyway, even on the demis, they have a gripper to kind of help keep it in place. Now this is a larger size for me, and so it doesn't fit as well. Now with a demi, I sometimes will put them on over the head. This one is a size 40. I measured 34, so this is really big for me. But normally what I would do is kind of get it where the gripper is, you know, and it's going to be up like this. Okay, so don't panic. Maybe the first time, make sure you got somebody around that can help you. Okay, all right. You don't want it too big. So you see how these, I call them the booby pockets, are molded cups, right? Lift in, lift and reach up. You don't want to bring the girl up, right? Yeah, we want to lift them up and bend over and get them up in there. All right, so that band might flip up. As you can see, this is too big in a sense. See, okay, I'm pulling that down so you can see that release point. So that's gonna go up against your skin and then tuck it up underneath there. And if you're wearing a cami, you still want to tuck those up underneath there. Now, if it flips up, kind of not a big deal. Normally, if you do have it up like that, you won't see it flip. Okay, so even if it's a little bit big, but it feels okay in here and it feels good everywhere, give it a few moments. Same thing with the camis. Even if it's tight up in here because you're a chesty friend like me and your measurements and stuff, unless if it's feeling really uncomfortable, give it a moment. Okay, it's gonna warm up to your body, and then it's, I call it magic fabric. It's gonna do stuff. Now, as my chesty friends may, you know, may bulge and stuff like that. If you like how it feels everywhere, we're good. Now, you might not like it because maybe you don't have it up high enough. So you can see this comes up higher. But most people, because see, we want that even. Most people want to bring it down to kind of cover that. But now, then we got that, and then it's digging. So we want to do this. So if this was a cami, so it had more material, you wouldn't pull it down until you got the bra part adjusted. So a demi is pretty much your bra replacement. A cami is your bra replacement, shapewear, and a camisole. So you can either do one or basically 3 in 1. Pay a little bit more because of the extra material, but it's so worth it. And again, it wicks it. And for me, level 4 and 5, yeah. So the difference between a level 4 and 5 is basically that sling. Okay, and then on the level 3 that has it, that pocket cami, the sling is still the same, but right up in here, there, can you see that? That's some bonding up in there, so it's going to give some support. So that's kind of like replaces your underwire. And again, it has those release points right up in there. And this is a limited edition color that is no longer available. So, but pale black and white are available on the original and also the lace. And then the lace is our number one style. I don't have it with me here. It is not my favorite cami for me personally because there's so many other camis I love, but it's normally the number one seller. Now my favorite cami is called the Pinup, and she is a V front and back. So this is the back of her, and just like the other ones, it crisscrosses. Now, if you've watched some of our in the past, like our Meet Ruby ribbon calls, when they announced the winner, you would see my friend Heather and I when I was in this cami. I was, I think, 32, 44 at the time, and I've gotten up to a 36, 50. One week I was a 51, and I could wear this same cami. I'm not going to talk about how long I've had it, but maybe you can kind of tell on my gripper. So you can see, well, actually the gripper's in pretty decent shape, and on the other side is lace, but you don't feel that. It's so cool. Anyway, this one has that angel wing compression, and that means like on the back, on the spine, right? So there's no hooks on there. I just love it. And then on the sides, just like on these. So I normally will put like a little jacket on top of it and wear it as outerwear. So that's what I do. And this one, I definitely feel sexy in this one. And this is the one that for me, I don't mind having it crisscrossed. Again, it has that convertible strap, and it makes this neat design because of the V back. And for me, as a heavier chested girl, there's a product that you can find on Amazon called the Strap Saver. It is not ruby ribbon. The reason why I talk about this is because somebody like me, there's a lot of weight, and when you shorten up that strap, what happens is, so when I add that and stuff and it shortens the strap, you can see my boob is gonna, you know, it kind of stretches that material. It's the craziest, coolest thing I have experienced in the bra world. And I'm like so grateful my sister invited me to a private group to learn about these different camis and stuff. And throughout the time that I've been a stylist with Ruby Ribbon, and that was April of 2021, I have seen different styles. Some work for me, some don't. So some of them that don't, one just fell. It's the sleek shape tank. Now I can wear this layered and that would work. So this one here, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So the way that I take my camis or my dimmies off normally is, well, I sometimes take it off over my head, but like a wet bathing suit. Okay, bring that down. Oh, let me just show you these panties. They cover and stuff. These, the everyday briefs here, do have elastic on them. Some of our other briefs had grippers on them, so it helps where they don't ride up. But it just, it looks like a one piece, but it's not. So I can use the bathroom really easy. So this one here is on a level 3, which means it doesn't have that back support. And this one is a tank. So it's the only style that we currently have, and the V neck that does not have any adjustments on the straps. Obviously, the blingy ones you would not wear into an MRI machine, but on our ones that we have in, like I think it's called Fawn and Black, yeah, you could wear that as your daily bra replacement, and you could wear it in MRI, unless if they tell you you can't wear anything. But anyway, so stepping into them. Okay. All right. So what I do is, and you're not going to be like already halfway dressed, or maybe you will. Maybe you're like me and you wait, and then once I get these on, I'm like, why didn't I put this on sooner? So I flip mine up so that gripper's not kind of going up my body. All right, now what I normally do is I would normally pull it up over my girls because I want to lift it. In my 50s, right? I need a boob lift, and these give me a boob lift, and I need a tummy tuck. And this one lightly smooths because it's a level 3, so no shaping panels built in. That's why I like level 4 and 5. But anyway, so again, I would want to kind of come down, lift, right, get over here, lift and scoop and get that girl in, right, both sides. Now some of my girlfriends will take 2 fingers and lift and separate. I just have too much. So anyway, I could, if I wanted more lift, wear a cami in a level 4 or 5 underneath there to give me support, just because I need that, but it's still going to give me some lift, but not the same lift. So, and then that goes up against your skin or our panties. But if I needed to use the bathroom, guess what? I have to lift this and then my underwear. So anyway, it's pretty cool. I'm going to put this on pause, and I'm going to have just this one on top. Hang on. Okay, so you can see my girls are down here. All right, I'm going to show you how you lift them. Okay, so we're going in here. Remember, I have those headlight protections on. So for me, I got a lot. Obviously it's not all the way up there, but lift and scoop, get this up, put it into the pocket. Okay, so that one, and then I'm gonna lift over and scoop. Okay, so this material is stretchy, but not as stretchy. So that's why that one doesn't work quite as well. But you can see I still have lift, and it's got a different type of gripper. It still has a gripper, but you can see it doesn't have that fluff control. So sometimes having the different briefs, and this one does not have, it's also level 3. It doesn't have any, but it has that essential collection material that we have in our levels 4 and 5, but it doesn't have shaping. So it'll smooth me out a little bit. So now the other style that we have is, I have it inside out. This is the V-neck, and this one had some glitter in there. So again, that one you would not wear in an MRI machine. So you can see the back is a V-neck, like my favorite, the pinup. This one actually supports me a little bit better. It's the design. Now, personally, for me, our camis with the V front work best for me. Pinup number 1. I like the Athena, but the Athena is really good for smaller cup girls. I have it does come down kind of a little bit lower on me, but every cami is going to have its own little feature. So I got this one over here. So you can see the gripper here. That's on most of our camis, or at least on level 4 and 5. And then on level 3, on our sleek shaped tank V-neck or the scoop neck, you're going to have that. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that kind of shows you some of the styles. We do have a couple others, and I don't have them all with me, but if you have any questions, I do have other videos showing me in different styles, so maybe it might help you if you're a chestier girl. How cute is this? And hang on. Okay, so I grabbed a cute little top, and I have our jean leggings, which I love our jean leggings. They got back pockets and fake. This also has a stretch to it as well. So anyway, you can be Ruby Ribbon from like your shoulders down to your ankles with a bra replacement, shaping bottoms, and jean leggings. If you have any other questions, please get in touch with me. Aloha.